Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It is Tuesday, the 26th of March. These are the charts of the day. Markets had a kind of an interesting day. First, down, up, down, and then back up again. And so, kind of a mixed session at the end of the day. But there's still a lot of stocks moving, and we certainly have a lot of stocks that are tradable. Today, California Resources popped after a two-day pullback with a gap. Didn't get a lot more extension, but it was up $1.32 or 5.4%. And it sure looks to me like at this point there's room for this stock to make more upside. The resistance right now is 27.85. My target is going to be about 32 in that range, and so we'll leave it at that for now. You can see that DCAR who's up next had a big pop today, coming out of a wedge. And with the resistance up around the 7.5 3/4 range, that's what I expect to test as early as tomorrow. But it is getting a little bit near the top of the channel, provided that's the angle of the channel. I would look for this stock potentially if it goes, based on evaluation of LYFT, we're going to see possibly the stock make a move into the 10-12 range. We'll see. FTCH with a pop out of its falling wedge today and a nice move of $1.71 or 6.5% on almost 5 million. Volume picked up the best up bar in about 4 weeks. So for me, I think it's the beginning of another move. Let's see if we can get over 28.45 for resistance and make a run at that 31.5 3/4 range. HYRE in the marijuana group, really nice, what I would call a long inverse head and shoulders with an upsloping neckline. It broke out and ran through resistance and then backed off to test, and today back up 53 cents or 8.5% on 6.5 million. Volume is solid on the upside. This may very well make a move towards the top of the channel at $10 coming up. But your resistance round and your targets 8.5 and 10. HYRE also in that same group with DCAR and LYFT. You can see that this stock wedged, broke out today big time, ran up to as high as 785, close 738, up 75 cents. That was an 11.3% gain, and it traded 2.2 million. Looks like it has more to go, potentially. I have an extension potential, I think, to get this in about the 9.5, 10 zone. LTRX popped out of a long multi-month falling wedge and through lateral resistance, completing a bottoming type pattern, but now it needs to test the January high that came in around 367. There's also resistance above that at 4, so that 365 4 zone is resistance. Should we get through that, you may very well see the stock make a move to 4.5. That's my near-term target. PHAS, after exploding last week and then pulling back, it exploded again today to a new high at 910, up 225 or 33%. That was a big move. Volume wasn't huge, but this stock could make a move into the low teens. PRTO, an old long base, I should say, and a recent swing of mine that when it broke out, pulled back in a falling wedge, and today popped back out again. Up almost 10%, and 250,000 shares. The stock may accelerate. I'm looking for 4 3/4. SPI popped, pulled back, and then today snapped back again. It looks to me like there is some support around the 3.5 3/4 range, and the resistance is 730, 7.25, 730 range. That's going to be my near-term target. STNE, one of my swing trades, is doing great. I love the way this looks. For me, it's broken out and running up, and it's got a wedge, and this wedge should take me to 50. SVMK, software applications, broke out of a base and set up a coil today, exploded out of the coil for $1.58 or 10.4%. 3 1/3 million traded, solid volume. I'm now looking for a run to 18.5 and then 20. Tellurian, an oil energy stock with a wedge that broke out today and a nice pop of 1.6 million shares, up a little bit. It didn't close at the high for the range, and it did back off the declining tops line, so we have to watch today's high at about 1090. If we get to that, we're looking at 12.5. Upland Software, one of our old swings from way back here a year ago, is doing very well, and it's recovered phenomenally from the December low when it got down to 25 today, 43.5. Up 239 or 5.8%. Volume picked up to the best in about 3 weeks. I'm looking for a run to 52.3. Window, that's a solar window, exploded out of a wedge pattern and through resistance. We might very well see a quick move to about 380. Anything through that, there's a possibility it may retest the old high around 5 3/4, the recent high from a year ago. Finally, Zscaler is just mojoing its way up the ladder. Today popping another 322 or almost 5%, 4 million traded, the biggest volume in 4 weeks. It looks to me like this may accelerate, and I would look for something near 80. Folks, that's it for tonight. Have a good evening. Let's make some money tomorrow. Good night.